seminar on South Asian literature and culture is a humble step in bringing the scholars together across the globe to explore the South Asian literature, which is a showcase of literary imagination, linguistic inventiveness of Asian writers as they all negotiate their varied cultural identities. It is a saga of those thousands of pages of English language fiction, short fiction, poems, written from the beginning of civilization to the colonial era and to the end of the colonial era and to the contemporary India, Bangladesh, Sri Lanka, Pakistan and Bhutan, irrespective of their political differences. This is one of the significant topics that what we have decided here today to highlight the issues, to deliberate upon it, and to find and to provide an exciting look into the interplay of all the literary traditions of the South Asian literature. And today, to bless these occasions, we have our honorable chief guest, Professor Dr. Ekaterina Petrascu. She is a faculty of letters, Pyro Harvard University, Romania. She is the chief editor of European Academic Research Journal, scholar in post-colonial and post-communist literature, gender studies and translation. And today's chair, Dr. Chaskar, Dr. Ashok Chaskar. He is a faculty of art, performing art and fine art, University of Pune, member of Management Council, University of Pune, and our today's special guest, a keynote speaker, Dr. Anand Patil, is a former professor and head department of English, University of Goa, director of School of Languages and Literature, SRTM, University of Nanded, visiting professors to Delhi University, North Gujarat University, Nagpur University, and member of NAC PhD. And he is also an advisor for the editorials, periodicals in English and Marathi, and is a member of Y.B. Chavan Birth Centenary Committee, Government of Maharashtra. And we have other two our own guests, Dr. Sudhir Nikam, Dr. Madhvi Nikam. Dr. Sudhir Nikam is the president of Higher Education and Research Society. Dr. Madhvi Nikam, she is the secretary. Both Dr. Nikams, they teach in a postgraduate departments of University of Mumbai affiliated colleges. They're editors of intersectional, international journals, Lit Site and Discourse, that is contemporary discourse. Both are recognized supervisors, referees for the research, and with the wide publications, they have built up a very strong academic network throughout the nation as well as abroad. Dr. Sudhir Nikam is a member of Board of Studies of English SRTM, University of Nanded. Dr. Madhvi Nikam, she is the youngest Senate member of University of Mumbai. So, namaskar and good morning, and I welcome you all to this two-day national seminar. After we finish with the introduction of our guest, I once again welcome you all to the South Asian literature and culture deliberations that what we are going to have for the next 2 days. On behalf of Higher Education and Research Society, Navi Mumbai, I warmly welcome all the distinguished chief guests, chairmen, patrons, deans, faculties of different universities, experts, and all other distinguished participants for finding time to be with us. And my precious thanks to all those participants should travel far and near to share experience and to engage with each other. Once again, I welcome you all to this fine morning. With this, I now request the dignitaries on the dais to come forward and light the lamp as a part of our tradition. Please, sir. दीप ज्योति परब्रह्म दीपो ज्योति जनार्दनः दीपो हरतु मे पापम दीपो ज्योति नमोस्तुते. Salutation to the light of lamp. The light of lamp represents the supreme learner. The light of lamp represents Janardhan, the protector of knowledge and life. Let the light of the lamp remove my sins. Salutation to the light of lamp. The most auspicious goddess of knowledge, with love like eyes, an embodiment of knowledge with large eyes, kindly bless me with proceeding ahead.
Be a part of this event. Friends, when we decided to come up with the idea of establishing such an educational society, we had a few dreams, and I can see the dream come true. And not without your support, of course. The dream that we have seen of being a part, a small branch of a larger tree of academic, I really feel privileged that we are heading towards higher education as well as research. This society is registered with the Charity Commissioner, and this is the first event of the society that we have organized, and it was not very shocking, but definitely it surprised us a lot when we received more than 200 papers. I think that is a receipt that we have already got of the future steps that we are daring to dream of on behalf of the society. Friends, the aim and objective of the society is to provide a platform to all the budding research scholars, all the young teachers who are aspirant to do their research, and only research cannot be the aim of the society, and to open further avenues, we are also planning to bring in certain educational aspects right from environment awareness, because as you all entered, you got your registration kits, you must have noticed that they are eco-friendly. The pens are also eco-friendly. Every minute detail that we have worked for in last 2.5 months is seen today in this particular hall, and it's only because of your presence. Once again, I would like to put it. Now, as I said, we have got n number of things that are working in our brains at this moment. Many of them will definitely come in reality. To begin with, the logo of the society. I would just like to tell you in few words about the logo of the society. The logo of the society, you can see on the right. We planned to bring out a logo before the seminar. It was really a very difficult task, a very speculative task for us, because we wanted to bring in a logo, we wanted to do a logo which will be a sort of representation for environment, for people, and for everybody who is an aspirant in the field of academics. If you minutely observe the logo, there are two human beings with two different colors, which represents it represents various people of various caste, creed, culture, religion, from different fields, not only from teaching fraternity. See, the green rope type that you see, it's binding them together. It's like a very, very delicate creeper. It's like a delicate creeper which is trying to bind them, bring them together so that they remain united, they come together. Though the creeper is very delicate, it has got its own grace, and you have to be very careful with the creeper, because a slightest, a smallest of harm to it kills it. And we are so cautious about everything when we are bringing in such events that we want it to be perfect. We tried our level best to give the best in today's program, and that could be possible once again because of your presence. Not to say much, I would like to congratulate all of you all for the papers and the n number of papers that we have received will be published, and it will be published online. We have already received the ISSN number for our international online journals. So congratulations to one and all. Because those who have sent their papers now, all those participants will find their papers uploaded most probably in 3 months. We cannot commit the time at this moment because a lot of technical things have to be done, right from editing the papers, sending you all, will inform you via mail in what format we want it, and it will take some time, but yes. And the name of the journal is Journal of Higher Education and Research Society, a refereed international. And few amongst us have already become the members. Those who are willing to become the members of the society, after the seminar is over and we are reduced of the burden of the moment, we will convey you via mail, email to individual participants whatever the technical necessities and technical details regarding the registration of membership of the society is. Now, last but not the least, all the dignitaries from the dais, I would like to welcome them heartily from the bottom of my heart, especially to Dr. Ekaterina Petrescu, who has come from Romania, all the way from Romania, and really a tiresome journey of 17 hours leaving her little one at home. I can understand, and all of us can understand it, how difficult it is. And I especially would like to make her mention here because this invitation was an invitation of trust, because we had never met each other before. Only on the trust that she had on us, she's here for us. Thank you so much, ma'am. One more thing, Dr. Anand Patil. Everybody from Maharashtra knows him as a renowned scholar, as a former head of Department of English, University of Goa, and at a very, very short notice, he reciprocated favorably, positively, and accepted our invitation. And he said, "Madam, I will perfectly reach there at 8 o'clock." And he kept his word, because before the participants reached, he reached. So I think that is something we should learn from our elders, and that is another aim of the society. Because the budding research scholars, as we are and as we call ourselves, we need a torch bearer. We need somebody's footprints to step on so that we become strong pillars of the society and prove ourselves. But without such valuable guidance, without experienced guidance, I don't think so that can be possible. Thank you so much, sir. And last but not the least, once again, Dr. Ashok Chaskar, Dean of Arts Faculty, University of Pune, well-renowned and well-known to all the research scholars for his book, Doing Research. So, Dr. Chaskar is also here with us. On behalf of the society, I welcome all of them and I request the anchor to please carry on with the program. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you, madam, for providing such a resourceful platform and a dream for research scholars, academicians, and philanthropists. And now request Dr. Sudhir Nikam, Chairman of Higher Education,